Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt. This is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we're watching The Sopranos episode 1 and 2 of season 2. What'd you think of the first season?
I am obsessed with the show.
Yeah.
I love every minute of it, and the end of last season was crazy with Livia, so I'm just like ready to get into season 2.
Yeah, it's been a little while since we saw the end of season 1, like 5 days or something like that, but that feels like a long time for us, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episodes.
One day I'm gonna get the record scratch right on time.
Right on time.
Dang it!
Oh,
that was so early.
It was like 10 seconds early. This is depressing.
We'll test your basic knowledge of stocks, bonds, and other securities. Maltasanti, Christopher.
Here.
Oh. Sure, Christopher.
Slivia?
Oh yeah, it's gotta be. A lot of money. Uh-oh. Street boss now.
Much time has passed.
I don't know.
Oh shit, and where's she working out at?
Yeah, she's seeing clients out of a motel. He definitely looks older. It's hard, especially in a big old Suburban. That's not your wife.
Is that the same girlfriend though?
It didn't really look like her. Really? What's the point of even sneaking around like that? Obviously, everyone knows what you're doing. It's similar to the first episode of the first season, right?
Tony!
Oh!
Tone!
Pussy! Thought he was about to get killed.
Where the fuck you been? We're gonna talk here. If I walk in there, I'm walking back out.
This is the way you come back to me?
Do I got your word?
Where'd you go, man? Also, Tony has to be a little bit more aware of his surroundings. Walked all the way down there before he even realized.
You come to my house 3 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. That's when I knew I was in trouble, Anthony.
Oh shit, that was early on.
You want me the fucking explanation? I don't want to hear about your fucking back anymore.
Prescribes this clinic for me.
Well, you don't tell your wife you're in the hospital?
That twat brought on most of this. I'm gonna trust you. Take the word of a degenerate cop over me.
It's not the best reason. Why, he went off the grid?
I gotta start earning again. I gotta get my action back.
Oh, just like that?
I'm in your hands.
I mean, he doesn't check in at all.
And then he just wants all his stuff back?
I mean, he's not wrong about every single person thinking he was a rat.
Oh, 100%. But Tony was like actually very worried.
He's super devastated.
Hey. Hey, you wanna pat this down too?
I didn't even realize he was checking for wires.
Don't you ever pull shit like this again.
Yeah, that was not good.
So your uncle's under indictment? Who stepped up to run his crew?
Philly Parisi.
I thought that car was about to blow up.
I know, those shots always scare me.
That's my favorite bag. Don't lose.
Getting dropped off at arrivals.
Oh, Philly.
So Philly picked him up, but Paulie dropped him off.
He had her in a nursing home. And when Junior come after him, Tony went to the home, tried to suffocate his own mother.
What?
I mean, he did. He showed up with a pillow.
Yeah, but that's not exactly how it went down.
There's more?
He was seeing a psychiatrist. Fucking broad from Montclair.
Do they know who it is?
I guess so.
There you go, kid. You big motherfucker.
Shit, lost some hearing? Oh, he's already right there waiting.
Holy shit. Where are they?
I don't know, somewhere. But that was a good move by Tony to figure out what Junior's second in command was up to and what he knows, and
It's done.
just cutting off Junior's outside connection.
Oh, my new carpet's not in yet.
My old therapist used to work out of his home.
I'm sure working in a room with a bed is not...
Not ideal.
Yeah.
Safe to go home now.
How did you get this phone number? Are you watching me?
That was so good.
But is it safe for her to go home?
Or at least safe enough that Tony thinks he can protect her. Is this his new stockbroker job?
Fucking tedious, this shit.
You are the boss. Go down the shore? Fuck it.
Yeah.
What a great boss.
Keep things in control.
Word up. Later, Chief.
We're really only selling it to deferred funds.
This is like a beginner Wolf of Wall Street.
You're supposed to push with best sticks.
Your stock's a dog.
Oh,
You don't fucking think about it.
Jesus.
Back in your fucking office. Anybody else got a problem with Wabistics?
These guys are out of control.
Your uncle's petitioning to get out of jail on a medical pending trial.
You're not gonna believe this. Your sister's here.
Janice?
Yeah, I wonder what the scam is this time.
Oh man, is Janice the one that was able to go to the
Fair?
The fair?
We'll make a family reunion out of it.
Your mother isn't welcome.
Let me pinch those bulldog cheeks. All my money that was on the street, I guess, just evaporated.
We made your pickups. They're ready and waiting for you.
Wow.
Baciamo limani.
Salute. Salute. Chip and Dale sent one of the brokers to the emergency room. My fucking nephew. You tell him I want to see him right away.
Christopher fucked up again.
Looks like busy in there.
It does look way busier than normal.
Puerto Rico, the clinic, all that shit when I get down.
I mean, it's definitely worth double checking.
Especially with everything that's going on with Junior.
Look who decides to join us. Hey, I stayed up waiting for you. When'd you get in?
Oh, damn.
What the fuck is that smell?
Miso soup with seaweed. He makes fun, but before noon, he'll eat anything that's not locked away.
So you still with that Adolf?
Ralph. So how are things really with Ma?
I was gonna say, has she seen her yet?
You're the one who stayed. You took the brunt. Barbara and I were never gonna forget that.
You forgot it okay for about 20 years.
Damn.
Let me tell you something about the stroke of hers, and I got this from a doctor. It's bullshit.
Well, who did what to who? It's not my business. I mentioned you, her eyes fill up with tears.
Oh,
Take her to Seattle.
Yeah, right?
she's the devil.
Now she's just a confused, frightened old woman.
Not that confused.
All I need is a couple of $100, then I'll take her home to Seattle.
I just put her house on the market.
I think she just wants money. I don't trust her for anything.
This is the last time we mention her in this house.
Come all the way from Seattle in like 20 years to finally take care of your mom?
Your two friends beat the shit out of a broker, and then the two fucksticks rip off a Porsche Carrera from our own building.
They stole a car from their own job?
You gotta exercise impulse control. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I don't think they would have pulled that shit if Christopher was there.
Right, but he obviously doesn't give a fuck if he's just leaving.
There's a high school up the street. You don't even want to see the toilets.
What, high schoolers came in to party in here?
Yeah, look at the Bud Light boxes.
My parents are coming.
Now that the dragon lady's gone, they'll Dwayne to set foot in our house?
Horrible things to them over the years.
I'm sure she did.
Yeah.
You need to start therapy again. You're self-medicating. We haven't had sex
Hey, you
since...
forget it.
To your mother's bedroom.
Oh, God.
They do so much damage when there's no furniture in here.
Refresh my memory about this play we're making on Wabistics.
He has no idea.
When you're bleeding a guy, you don't squeeze him dry right away. So you can bleed him next week and the week after.
Yeah, I mean, if all these people go broke right away.
When are we dumping the stock?
You'll know that when you need to know that.
Will they? Because as aggressive as these two guys are, they seem to at least know what's going on.
Any more Porsches disappear, I want to taste.
You're the man.
That's a middle ground.
Grandma's gonna be so happy to see you.
Grandma, it's me.
You think Tony's gonna be okay with that?
I don't know.
Grandma, you've got to eat.
No, she doesn't.
So dramatic.
Grandma, what went on between you and Dad?
He blames me for everything.
This was your grandmother's, wasn't it?
It's so you won't forget me.
Just buying her way to someone in the family. Pay attention to what you're doing. Oh, calm down. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it's time to get back to Dr. Melfi.
I passed out behind the wheel.
Hasn't happened in a while.
My mother and me, we had a falling out. Since then, things have been good.
Yeah, I was about to say, this doesn't seem like the motel.
Well, she was allowed to go back, but...
Mr. Spears, I know who you are. The ramifications that could arise from treating someone like yourself.
Then why'd you accept him?
Yeah.
I'm not taking new patients right now.
Then why have that?
Yeah, I don't...
Well, no matter what, he has to go back to Dr. Melfi.
She has, like, all of the history.
Yeah. We'd have to, like, start all the way from the beginning again.
That's her parents?
Yeah, I think so.
Remember what she said to you at your wedding? It was a mistake. Tony would get bored with you.
Damn. So is this a younger sister?
I think so. In the flashbacks, there was only one, though,
Yeah,
right?
I thought there was only one sister in the flashback. But the one on the right looks more like the one in the flashbacks.
Janice was in the flashbacks.
I was saying the one on the right.
Oh, no, but Janice was in the
Yeah.
flashbacks.
You know he's trying to sell the house?
What house?
Ma's house. Ma's not dead yet. And there's no will.
What?
She just wants the house.
Jesus Christ, fucking Paulie Gautieri. Isn't he dead yet?
It's alive and very well. I feel like she's going to take Livia out of the hospital and back into the house, as if she still has rights to the house and to live there.
She definitely could. I don't think she's gonna be up for taking care of her, though.
Maybe she thinks she doesn't have to take care of her for much longer before she finally does pass. And now, with no will, maybe she'll get in the good graces right at the end to capitalize. Yeah, that's the for sale sign.
She came here for the house and a $400 car. If she were here, I'd be bouncing her fucking head against the wall.
When are you getting back into therapy?
It's a good question.
Go outside. Join the party. Go ahead.
Go have fun. He's not wrong.
But neither is she.
No, he needs to go back to therapy and have some fun. But also that sister is already scheming.
I'm gonna tell you something. You can't get good.
You okay, Tony? That was strange.
So when do we get to roll with Tony? We'll do anything. Wet work, pick up his shirts. Does Tony ever talk about us?
Yeah, he was not happy.
But if they had some clear direction, they would probably be pretty good soldiers.
Shut up about that.
They're still gonna kiss your ass.
Oh, what the fuck was all of that?
What the hell?
How did you find me?
Old cutlery stayed right where it is.
God, he's traumatized her for life.
One of my patients committed suicide because I wasn't available to her.
Oh, damn.
All right, I don't deserve your help. Maybe you can recommend somebody else.
I would never.
I swear, nobody got killed because of you.
Get out of my life.
This is not good. Tony tried with a different therapist. He tried for a recommendation. He tried with her.
What are you doing home at this hour?
Nothing.
Maybe try with your wife now?
You all right?
Just following her around.
Want a little cold pasta? I can microwave it.
Just some quality time with your wife?
Okay, so I was way early on the record scratch.
Yeah, you gotta wait till he's pretty much out of the car.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, you just forgot to...
No, I didn't. I thought it was going to be later.
You gotta have your hand ready.
No, I was counting.
Ooh, a junior meeting, huh?
I don't exactly remember the details surrounding this. Like, how long is he in for?
No idea. I don't know if we even know that.
Or is he just being held until a trial?
So many tragedies and near tragedies to those close to you, huh?
Things could have gone the other way, my little nephew. I want you to know your mother had nothing to do with it.
Bullshit.
What the fuck are you kidding? It's killing you that people are talking. That an old woman made an asshole out of you.
Ooh.
You want to make all this nonsense disappear? Make peace with her.
No fucking way.
Junior's just pissed that he's not getting credit for trying to take out Tony. The mom is.
Over 25 joint fitters on this work site, not a black man to be found. Somebody tell me what we want!
I put that fucking sign back in the fucking ground and that's it.
Do you remember Kathy Fiola? She said she'd only charged a 3% commission. That's half Tony's.
Yeah, she wants to implant her friend real estate agent.
It's my daughter. Mwah. Oh, you reek of cigarettes.
The first thing I've liked her say.
What about Daddy?
It would kill him to see me now. To open the window and just push me out. You're here because you want to take my house.
That's it.
This is bullshit.
She can't handle 2 minutes with Liv.
They're killing me. They're picketing my place 24/7.
You were told the Joint Fitters Union is under my uncle's jurisdiction.
I know.
It's gonna cost you.
He can't do much if that's Junior's territory.
Yeah.
A lot of funerals in your corner of the world, huh, Bobby? Tell him I'm gonna let him keep on earning. As far as the feds are concerned, they got the boss of the family in jail. Now, as far as the rest of everything that Junior owned, it's now mine.
It's smart to keep Junior the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure everyone knows it's all Junior.
Mr. Bonpensero, is your wife here to drive you home?
What happened to Pussy?
The caudal injection went great. You'll feel the difference in your back in a couple of days.
Cartilage injection.
Doctor said it'll take a couple of days for the steroids to kick in. Too much stress in your life, Sal.
You say Sal? Is his name Sal?
Yeah.
Oh man, I just thought it was Pussy.
I only knew from the comments.
Tony already thinks maybe I flipped. I gotta be careful.
Any suspicion about being an informant went to the grave with Jimmy Altieri. Try to suffocate his own mother, crying to a shrink twice a week.
Damn, everyone knows everything.
This man should not be removed from custody for medical reasons.
Look how unhealthy he looks.
Few clogged arteries, Your Honor.
You will be under what is called house arrest.
The government asks for an electronic bracelet.
He's wearing a bracelet.
Hey, you still got a house.
Seriously.
Looking for your son. Is he around?
Come on in.
Very trusting man to let him in.
You were a good-looking guy back then.
Still am. It was taken 57 years ago.
Wow.
So you're 28 years old when World War II starts. It's a little long in the tooth, isn't it?
Yeah, that's old for World War II.
It's taken everyone, no matter how old or how ugly. Never underestimate a man's determination to be free.
Like Junior?
Yeah.
I'll catch up with your son another time.
That was interesting.
You break that, you're paying for it.
Is it doctor's appointments?
I guess so.
Law says feds can't bug your doctor's office. Lets me use this place whenever I need to.
It's a sweet deal.
Gotta go 60, 40 miles away.
Did you do what I asked?
That woman is dead to me.
She doesn't realize what she says half the time.
We both know played you like a fucking child.
Ooh.
All of my capos meeting behind my back. And Freddie Capuano.
The guy who owns Green Grove?
He's the one that's been saying that shit about you trying to whack your mother.
Who was doing this?
Wasn't there somebody that was saying that him and Livia were like together?
Yeah, I thought that was just a female, like, operator of the retirement. Not her, right?
No.
I know you don't like to talk about her, but that woman is impossible.
He said never again in the house.
You are a saint. She's a big baby.
How many times I gotta say it?
I wasn't sensitive to his feelings.
Thank you.
You see how easy that was?
Hmm.
Can my girlfriend have the listing?
No.
I don't give a fuck who lists it.
No, this is her ploy. If she gets that listing, she can just cancel it with her friend.
Somebody in the trunk?
I think so. Oh, there's a toupee.
Why can't we remember this?
I don't remember that person, but whoever's talking shit is dead now.
Yeah.
You know Grandma pretty well, don't you? What is she into?
Old records, these sisters.
The DeCastro sisters.
Just scheming.
Yeah, just gathering all the information she can.
Did you see me on TV? Well, how'd I look? Be honest.
You look good.
Doesn't he look sick?
Maybe I should get new frames. What do you think?
What about those? Man, he doesn't like Junior at all.
That had to be the least slick thing I've ever seen in my life.
Is it just because everyone there has bad eyesight? Look, Mom, I got your favorite music and some flowers. Can I have a house?
I never forgot how much you liked a good tenor.
Yeah, you needed Meadow to tell you.
Music has charms, Ma. Thank God, huh?
She brings flowers and music one time, and this is the response she gets, and Tony does it for like 20 years, and she always thought he was a piece of shit. Damn.
I think it's time for you to start to seriously consider salads. Get off my car before you flip it over, you fat fuck.
Damn.
Tony!
Tomorrow morning, make sure you're there. Consider it exercise.
It's going in on this guy.
To look in the mirror sometime, you insensitive cocksucker.
Yeah, you tell him.
I don't want you setting a place for her if she's not here.
Bless us, our Lord, on thy gifts you're about to receive.
Praise the Lord, amen.
Janice, you know what time we eat. If you're gonna be late, you're not gonna eat.
Don't send me to bed hungry, Daddy.
She's converting Meadow.
Sausage, Janice? Oh, I forgot. You don't eat pork. In that way.
Oh, I get it. We had some really great news about Ma at the hospital today. She's making tremendous strides.
How can she make tremendous strides when there's nothing wrong with her in the first place?
The patient has to believe that they're getting therapy, but she's gonna need a place to stay. Daddy bought that house.
Oh, you're taking her to Seattle.
Right?
Take her back to Green Grove.
You know I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, wasn't your whole plan to take her back to Seattle?
Yeah, I'm confused why that's no longer the plan.
You can't get nobody good anymore.
Well, I hope you don't feel that way about me, Tony.
You paid your dues.
Oh, these two. Fuck.
Hey, Tony!
Am I supposed to be sitting here, you fucking idiots?
Keep your mother off the streets and I won't fuck her.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. It doesn't seem like a viable solution.
Back to the house?
No, I don't think so. I'll go back to the other place.
What?
It's dangerous there. The owner is missing. They suspect foul play. Mom. Nurse! Nurse, it's my mother.
I think she's proving a point that you can't take care of her.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute. Go. Stop hovering.
What is she doing?
I have no idea.
Who gives a fuck, DNR, no DNR? When she becomes a vegetable, she's not gonna give a fuck about anything. Two of you in that house, you deserve each other.
She doesn't want the house, though. She just wants a DNR so that if she dies, she just is fully dead.
Mother, I was going to take Anthony to visit Grandma.
You go to the hospital and back.
You go ahead, I'll come down later.
I'm telling.
And I was gonna let you drive in the IBM parking lot this Sunday.
Anthony, come over here. I thought you were Janice. Daughters take better care of their mothers.
Sure.
Grandma, what's DNR?
Oh.
I heard Dad and Aunt Pravati talking about your DNR.
Anthony, what the fuck?
She thinks I should have a DNR?
I don't know.
You have no idea what you just did.
Tony's not gonna sell the house. I'm gonna live with you.
So you cannot resuscitate me?
I think you should go live with your daughter, Mrs. Soprano.
I'm gonna leave all my money to you, honey.
Hey, all right. That nurse just scored.
Where'd I put my money? I must have put it somewhere. It's something else you threw away of mine.
Whoa. You envisioning pushing her down the stairs?
Let's just get you better so you can go home and I can take good care of you.
What the hell?
I have no idea.
Is there somebody that's worse than Livia?
Oh, shit. Did you just break your hip or something? They kill someone with all of that?
His dad? He talked to?
But I don't think he was there in the front.
My father's passed away. God blessed him with longevity.
So he just passed away naturally.
My father didn't know about our little business arrangement.
They have a deal together? Why the fuck would they beat so many people up?
Just feels funny now being an elder.
What's their deal? Does he purposely rile people up so that they have to pay Tony to shut it? Yeah. Holy shit.
The guys went a little too far. These protesters find out I'm not in my pockets with their blood. It's me they're crying for.
Damn.
I was not expecting that.
Hey, Rev. Sorry about your old man.
That's sad.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Hello?
Oh, you're home.
How dare you call here?
I don't know what I did. Janice, real snake in the grass to me.
Wow, she was calling to warn about Janice.
The one time I kind of wish he didn't hang up on her.
Right?
Did you call an ambulance?
I don't need no fucking ambulance.
Did he just pass out?
No fucking ambulance.
Or I'll drive you, okay?
Give me a minute to catch my breath.
You just passed out from pain.
You should call an ambulance.
Don't let me go to my grave with this guilt. Make things right with your mother, please.
Shut up.
His family's wild.
Seriously, like this man was just trying to kill you a matter of weeks ago, and now you're carrying him like a baby because he broke his hip. All right, that was episode 1 and 2 of season 2 of The Sopranos. What'd you think?
They were slower.
Those are definitely maybe the slowest 2 episodes of any Sopranos so far.
Yes. But we're just getting back into the season now. I'm assuming there was like a good break between seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting some recap along with like some slow progression on the relationships. And the biggest part of it is the introduction of Janice.
Yeah, I think introducing new characters was the main point of these 2. I already forgot his name, but the big guy who's pretty much the only person left for Junior.
Right.
Janice, like you said, and then the 2 younger guys that work for Christopher.
Oh, right.
So we had some new characters, but no one more impactful than Janice.
Yes, I am like, do I hate Janice more than I hate Livia? And is that possible?
I don't know. It's hard to tell because Livia is just so frustrating.
Yeah.
But she's frustrating because she is amazing at manipulating people and keeping control, knowing who to talk to. Like, she's incredibly, I think, intelligent and evil. Janice, I think, is just kind of like lazy and annoying.
Yeah, I don't know though. Janice definitely has that manipulation tactic as well. She's just not as good at it.
Yeah, she's not that great. Like, Tony from the very beginning was like, I know exactly what she's doing with everything.
Yeah, and I mean, he let her have it. Like, he told her, oh, take the house then, whatever. But I don't think it was like a, oh, wow, you tricked me. It was like, just freaking take it.
He hates anything to do with his mom so much that he just doesn't care.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's not like Janice outsmarted Tony.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to say that she kept bugging him until he caved, sure. But I don't really think that's it. I think Tony just already hated everything. Like he said multiple times, she's dead to him. I don't see Janice as this master manipulator like Livia is.
Yeah, Livia is in everyone's ear, and she does have so much power, especially with Junior, that's what makes her so dangerous. And the fact that like she's clearly using these sicknesses, I still don't know. It seemed like she was maybe faking the dementia memory aspect of it. And clearly they're saying the stroke is actually kind of more in her head than anything.
Yeah, because even the doctors, I think, at least hearing it through Janice, were talking about like, oh, well, we need to pretend like she's going through therapy or recovery or something, even if she doesn't need to or something.
Right, in order for her to like get back to it. So it's like, I don't think they think that she can help it, but that nothing physically is wrong with her.
Yeah.
I think Livia is still more dangerous, but I think Janice is gonna be a problem.
I think she's going to be a thorn in Tony's side for sure. I mean, she's come from Seattle. She's been out of the picture. It seems like she hasn't done much of anything with her life, and she's taking any opportunity she can to get something. She sees the house, even though like Tony is a saint. Tony's been dealing with Livia for, I don't know how long would they say, like 20 years all by himself?
Absolutely not a saint.
A saint in terms of how much he can handle with his, like Tony's been doing this for 20 years. Janice can last like 30 seconds in the room before she already breaks down.
Yeah.
That's why I really don't have much confidence in Janice being anything other than annoying.
Yeah, but I think Janice is gonna be a problem. Regardless if she's like good at it and she's like manipulative or whatever, I think things are gonna break down. But obviously she's already making mistakes, like talking about the DNR with Tony in front of everyone.
Yeah.
And then Anthony going and spilling the beans because he has no idea what that is. She's slipping up, but she's snaking her way in relatively quickly. I think she's able to do it solely because she seems like she's not a threat.
I can see that. Like everyone already knows exactly what she's doing.
Yeah.
Because no one really thinks that she's a threat. They just kind of let her, whatever, play off to the side. But she is so far getting what she wants. She wants the DNR for the mom.
Yeah.
Tony, I think, is going to sign that or already did. And she wants the house. Tony said she could have the house. Technically, she is getting everything she wants within 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I am falling for that, where it's just I don't have much faith in her abilities of anything. I think she's not as quick or as fast as Tony and Livia. I think she's inherently a little lazy. So maybe I'm viewing her as that non-threat. But when you really look at it, she's accomplished what she's wanted to so far. Now, what else does she want? And will she be able to accomplish that just as easily?
Yeah, just by kind of sliding by as
snake in the grass.
It's Janice.
Yeah.
The DNR thing was very interesting. That dynamic with Livia. Obviously, that got extremely dark when Janice went to see her at the end there, and it literally shows her like picturing her falling down the stairs.
Right, yeah, oops.
So I don't know how far Janice is gonna go to get what she wants, but that was dark.
Janice can't handle 30 seconds in a room with Livia.
Yeah.
If they're living together, and there are stairs in that house, I believe, absolutely, I could see her pushing Livia down the stairs.
Yeah, and Janice doesn't have the ability or the capability to take care of her.
No, she has no money and no experience. I mean, like, Livia was barely coughing at all, and she panicked, had no idea what to do, and ran and got a nurse.
Yeah, like you would think like you would have basic knowledge of what to do in someone's
Or
stroking.
like not to stress out that much.
Yeah.
Like, if she's alone with Livia in a house and there's no one else there, and she can't just simply leave whenever she wants, like she can now at the hospital, that could be the doom of Livia.
I don't know where that's gonna go, and I don't know how that's gonna play out. Want to go back to the first episode with Dr. Melfi.
Yeah.
Obviously, things did not end well between her and Tony. Every time he was seeing her, things were escalating. Finally, he got to the point where he's like, you know, he almost lost his life, and he's like, you need to get out of here. It's not safe. We got like the really tragic news that she did end up losing a patient by not being there.
Right.
And for her, like, that's everything. But now she can go back to work. I really feel like Tony needs her, but I like Dr. Melfi so much that I also am like, oh, like don't let him back in because Tony is not good for you.
He's dangerous just to be around.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think Tony, just as well as Carmela, know that he does need therapy.
Yeah.
He tried with someone else who wouldn't take him as a client. I'm sure pretty much
He's probably
everyone.
blacklisted from everyone.
Like, I doubt anyone's going to take him as a client.
Yeah.
He tried to get a recommendation from Dr. Melfi, didn't get that. He tried Dr. Melfi, didn't get that. And then it kind of ended with him spending time with his wife. It's kind of interesting that he's tried so many different things. And then it ended up with him just being like, well, I'm just going to hang out with my wife in silence while I eat some food. I thought he was going to maybe talk to her or something.
I thought he was going to come on to her.
Oh, yeah, that would be another one. So
just because they said that they hadn't had sex in I don't know how long.
Clearly, there's a divide.
Yeah.
I don't think there was too much of a divide towards the end of last season. It felt like they were getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it escalated. I don't know exactly how much time has passed between seasons, but we did see like Tony is still sleeping around, even though I don't know if that was his girlfriend.
I don't know.
That we saw in the beginning. Maybe it was supposed to be her, but it seems like Carmela's kind of over it. Like she like dodged a kiss in front of everyone.
Yeah, in front of the whole family.
Yeah.
So that was just interesting. Tony is definitely losing people to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just the relationships with his crew. Pussy, or I guess Sal, is back. His excuse wasn't the best. Like, he should have at least maybe checked in, but then also he's totally valid in being just afraid for his life if he thinks everyone thinks he's a rat.
Yeah, and it was just very interesting that like he didn't tell his wife, I guess maybe for her protection, but it caused a lot of panic and it caused a lot of issues with Tony too.
Yeah, with everyone.
Yeah, so kind of crazy that he's just back and, you know, they checked on his alibi and then it was like, it's clear.
His alibi is clear, but I feel like there's still tension with the crew with him.
Yeah.
Not that bad, but even like whoever that character was who picked him up was like talking about like, you're gonna take a bullet for this guy who, you know, thought you were a rat and tried to kill his mom, which it is crazy how many people already know that he was about to kill his mom and that he sees a therapist. Like, everyone knows. I feel like there's no secret left.
I know. I'm like, who was in the hospital that told?
Or at the nursing center or retirement?
No, well, it was at the hospital, right? When they were like, oh, she had a stroke?
I don't remember.
Wherever that was, like, who there saw him with the pillow and then got the word out?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I thought it was just Livia and him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the nurses were there because they were like, what are you doing? She had a stroke, like trying to stop him. But I don't remember who the group was there.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone. So somehow that got out.
Yeah.
I guess maybe Junior, maybe Olivia told it to Junior, then Junior spread it or something. We also had Christopher, not great, fucking up again. He has these two guys who seem like they would maybe be good if you just told them what to do.
Yeah, well, they seem like they are little, something about britches, too big for their
britches. They're a little ambitious maybe, or excited or something.
I think excited is a good word.
I mean, so is Christopher. He constantly is trying to do something to kind of get noticed.
Yeah, I mean, Christopher wants to move up. Obviously, we had the whole newspaper thing last season, but these guys are like really hot-headed. I guess Christopher was kind of the same too, but I feel like it's his lack of leadership. It's not like Christopher's making them like that. I think it's his lack of leadership that's making them like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Christopher's not doing a good job leading these two guys, and I feel like maybe going forward, that's going to be an issue somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to step up, and also like if he has like a good crew under him, that's what's going to get you attention.
Right, he can get more stuff done successfully, not cause problems that work their way up the ladder to stress out Tony, especially when Tony has no way of relieving stress and is starting to pass out again.
Right. Christopher needs to get his shit together, and things are not good with Adriana.
I thought it was Adriana or
Angie?
I think it's Adriana, and I think we thought it was
Angie. It's one of them. It's an A.
It's something like that. But yeah, things are terrible between them.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if that's a development that Christopher's back on drugs or never stopped doing drugs.
I think that he did stop. So
that could be a problem there.
Yeah, no, that was not good. Christopher seems to be spiraling a little bit.
So even though these episodes were slow, it's just like gave you this feeling that nothing is very well. Like things aren't clicking very well.
Yeah.
With anyone or anything.
No, a lot of people are not in good places. But I guess the more we're talking about this, the more there was a lot that happened. But it's just, in the character development. The last couple of episodes of the first season, there was a lot more action happening. But I feel like this might have been very similar to the way season 1 started.
I think there was a lot of similarities, especially in the first episode with him passing out or like the barbecue at the end. Like I'm pretty sure the first episode of season 1 ended with a barbecue where he actually passed out. This time he kind of like faded for a little bit. So I think there was a lot of similarities. I'm sure stuff's going to pick up. There's easily a lot of cracks in the armor.
Yeah.
For stuff to just go wrong.
Yeah.
One of the very interesting kind of twists was the whole protest at the construction site.
Yes.
I definitely thought Tony was there to maybe strike some fear into the Reverend the first time he came and spoke with the dad.
Yeah.
And when he came back the second time and they were just working together, I was like, whoa.
I did not see that coming. I didn't realize that Tony's reach was so far. I think that we've seen a good amount of working relationships, even like with the cop in the first season.
Yeah.
Like we have seen that there's a lot of people that work for, I want to say loosely, Tony.
Or at least benefit alongside with him.
Right. Tony benefits from them. But I was not expecting the Reverend. And I'm with you. That first conversation that he ended up having with his dad looking for him, I thought was going to be much different conversation. Obviously, he was going in to just collect.
Yeah. Which is crazy. I definitely thought it was going to be bad, but he ended up having a great conversation with the dad and then came back the next time and did business with the son.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's going to keep moving forward. There's so many different ways that they make money. It's crazy. Like they're in drugs, they're in this, they're in whatever, just stealing cars, or like they're just in everything.
I know.
That's got to be hard to manage. Like you'd think a crime family is like doing one thing specifically, but it feels like they have their hands in so many different things. I feel like that just opens up possibilities for people to make mistakes or get in trouble or
get caught. And then I guess last, maybe Junior.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, so he got released with an ankle bracelet. He already has a connection at the doctor, so he's able to do his doctor's appointments. But that end scene with him falling in the shower, I mean, we talked about it right there at the very end, but that's insane, that the family dynamic. We talked about this a lot in the last season too. It's just crazy that it really is. I mean, it seems like at least like almost like 99% of the time it's family over anything.
Yeah.
Obviously, Junior did try to have Tony killed, but now it's just like they had a talk. He was like, you failed, and now you're losing all your men. Made that very clear and let him keep like a fraction of his work.
Yeah, he kept 5% of some stuff. He kept some other businesses. He kept his stripes, which I think that means he's
still the boss.
He's still technically the boss. Yeah. But Tony took over the majority of his income. It's very interesting. I mean, these are two people that were essentially practically at war not very long ago, and now he's holding him in his arms on the way to the hospital. And he was the first person probably to be called, and he showed up immediately. It wasn't like Tony was like, Junior,
send whoever.
Whatever, I'll send someone. I don't care. Like, he came there very concerned.
Yeah.
So yeah, the family strength is insane.
So I'm interested to see where this goes. If I had to make a prediction, I'm gonna assume a lot of stuff is going to center around Janice, just because they introduced her as a new character, and she did get a lot of screen time in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm interested to see where this goes.
I could see Janice being like the big point of this season, or maybe multiple seasons, how she fits in between Tony and Livia. And then I also see maybe the storyline of Tony taking on more responsibility. Now that he's taken so much away from Junior, how is he going to be able to handle all of this, especially without Dr. Melfi?
Yeah.
Which she's got to come back.
Yeah, I mean, he needs her. for her own safety, I'm like, but for Tony, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited though, loving the show as always, and we're making progress getting through.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.